Hey everybody, tis I. I want to talk about breakups and sometimes what happens when we get stuck. When someone breaks up with us out of the blue, whether it's a partner, an adult son or daughter, maybe a sibling, a cousin, a parent, etc., we can either uh, take it, work through it, heal from it, and move on, or you can become similar to this. Let's just say, and this is my situation actually, is I have recently come to love vinyl albums again after 50 years. As a child, our parents had one of those big console record players in the living room, which included the 8-track, or AM/FM radio, and of course a record player. And so one of our first albums that we were gifted was Thriller by Michael Jackson. And as kids, we didn't really take care of our vinyl, I'm sure. We would just switch them out and play them. And we had ABBA and the Bee Gees and Barbra Streisand, Guilty, Donna Summer, Live and more. I could go on. But anyways, my grandma and grandpa also had a vinyl album player. So we also played vinyl albums at their house, and our family just loved music. So because sometimes once in a while we didn't take care of our vinyls, we were kids, you would play it and all of a sudden it would start skipping. So you'd have to take the effort to go and either move it to the next song, or if it was a song you liked, per se, I had the album, the Van Halen album with the song Jamie's Crying on it. I don't know the title of the album. But in order to replay that song, I had to sit next to the record player and lift up the needle and put it back on the line to that song. So it took effort to find your favorite song. And so when you don't deal with a breakup or estrangement, what you're basically doing is you're replaying, you're making the concerted effort to go and replay that song, the song of estrangement, over and over and over again. And I used to be the kind of person where I would tell every person in the world that would listen to me about my estrangement, my daughters did this and that. I would bring it back to life. I would make the concerted effort to invest my time, my thoughts, my feelings, my emotions into it. And what a healthy way of dealing with it is sometimes you gotta just allow your life to go on to the next song. And you have to make it an upbeat tune. Something Brave by Sarah Bareilles, something by Pink. You have to finally allow yourself the opportunity to listen to the next song. So I'm begging you, don't replay the same song. It's not healthy. It gets you stuck. Jamie's Crying was my favorite song as a teenager because it's a song of I can't quite remember the words. Oh, Jamie's crying. Dun, dun, dun. She saw the look in his eyes, and she knew better. He wanted her tonight, and it was now or never. He made her feel so sad. I can't sing. Just trying, sorry, to remember the lyrics. So don't play those sad songs anymore. I sat and listened to that song so many times because I was a breakup and I was sad and Jamie's crying and I felt used, but I knew better. So anyways, stop playing the same song. You don't have to, your life doesn't have to be a record that skips. You can choose a different record anytime you want. And it takes effort. It's not easy, but you have to you have to write down things that you're thinking about every single day. And you have to say all your thoughts. You can write down your thoughts for the moment. What are you thinking? Oh, I'm thinking about the sun. Now I'm thinking about a song and I have to run and do an errand. And when you start to dive into that place that skips, that where you're stuck, you have to say, well, right now I'm thinking about the estrangement, but instead of focusing on that, I'm going to focus on not the relationships that I've lost, but the relationships I have and that I've gained. So play a new song. That's all there is to it. I'll be back.